As you probably heard by now, Orlando was rated #1 in the world for vacationing at home. You have so many fun local options, and you don't have to break the bank to have a good time, and you don't have to fly anywhere, and you don't have to drive much. The Savings Angel, Josh Elledge, is here with some great money-saving tips for your next staycation. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. This is what's tough about living here is you say, oh, let's take a vacation somewhere else. Then you're like, well, I haven't done all the Disney hotels. I haven't done everything Universal. You don't have to leave here.
Exactly. So when my family and I were deciding where we wanted to live in the country, we looked at Orlando. We're like, you could be on vacation every day.
At least every weekend.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, okay, how's the best way to go about this, finding a good deal for your staycation?
Sure. So if you want to take a staycation in the sense where you're actually going to stay a night out and you want to look for great hotel deals, well, this is one of the main reasons that we're so high up on the list, because hotel deals are all over the place. Now, you could, two strategies that you want to do. Number one is if there's a property that you really like, obviously you want to follow them on social media, because a lot of times when they have low occupancy rate, they'll have a flash sale where they'll announce to all their followers, hey, we got to fill some rooms, so boom, we've got a 30-40% off deal.
And those happen quite often. We had a screen up there a second ago where you do, I mean, if you're on a Priceline, a Hotwire, whatever it is, and you know it's a 3 or 4 star or 5 star, whatever it might be, you know it's going to be good in this area because all the hotels are really good, especially at that level.
Absolutely. And so my second strategy was, of course, using Priceline and Hotwire and getting very, very comfortable with using those websites, because I mean, right now, pretty much everything, 3 and 4 star hotels, 50% off.
I got an email last night from Expedia saying 4-star deal, hotel, $19 a night.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Yeah, so a lot of times they're not published, in the case of Priceline and Hotwire, because the hotels don't want to necessarily advertise that rate, but you can absolutely get an amazing deal. So for a 4-star hotel, about $72 a night, 3-star, starting from $36 a night, right outside of Disney.
Yeah, and sometimes you get breakfast. Breakfast can cost that sometimes. All right, what else do you have here? LivingSocial. What is this?
So, for activities, you don't have to necessarily go to the theme parks if you want to do a staycation. There's so many different activities that you can do for 50% off. So I want to make sure that you leverage Groupon and LivingSocial are still the kings when it comes to getting those 50% off deals. Now, there are some regional ones, like in East Orlando, we've got East Orlando deals, which is like a nice little hookup as well. But you can get movie tickets at the Cobb downtown, 2 for $10, which, I mean, $5 movie tickets, those are unheard of. But again, those are what you can find. There's some great concerts that are coming up. Classic Albums Live at the Hard Rock is coming up. They're doing a Jimi Hendrix show, which is just a phenomenal show. Yeah, take that in. In August, the Molly Ringwalds are coming from Europe, and they do an 80s show. So lots of these types of activities you can work in, and they're very inexpensive.
It's just amazing. Of course, you see some of these artists coming here. You find out, oh, so-and-so was in town last night at the Hard Rock, and you don't even know. That's how big the artists are that come here. Is that they don't need to advertise because people are going to go.
Yeah, one of your social media posts, and you listed all of the artists that were in town that one weekend.
It was like 30, and not just, some guy in a garage band showing up. These were big artists.
Yeah, absolutely. And, if you want to take in something that's absolutely free, Judy Padilla at the Orlando Sentinel does a great job. Every Friday, the Friday freebies, it's a huge list. I mean, it's really comprehensive. But you can go through there, so maybe you want to do a couple of deals that you found on Groupon LivingSocial, and then you want to throw in some freebie, like a little freebie concert or a little festival or something like that. It's usually ranked in there pretty well.
Good stuff. All right, how can people follow you?
Oh, yeah, SavingsAngel.com. We also list lots of free stuff that you can get and do.
All right, 9:15 here on Good Day, Josh. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, we are going